My bad. Damn, should I put my phone on me? My bad, y'all. I'm tripping.
You wait till he go live.
That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy thing. I literally just said I was ready. All right, my bad. Let me lock in. Yo, what's going on, y'all boys?
To the college kids, no scholarships, starting your semester. Unpacking your suitcases, filling up your dresser. Enjoy it while you got it, after that is God bless you. Life is your professor, know that bitch is gon' test you.
Yo, what's going on, y'all boys? Almost Dropouts here, you know what I mean? It is your boy Caleb, aka The Blasian, aka OG Phil, aka Mr. Two Trill. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, we got a special guest, but we are missing two co-hosts. Shout out Neil Paul. Makaho ass here, the nigga just got down. Come get the motherfucking camera, nigga. Come get the camera, nigga. Show the people that you here.
Big bro,
I forgot something, big bro. You know, living in life, you know, you just forget a lot of shit. So I forgot. Big bro forgot one of the essentials. But it's cool though, you know what I mean? That's why you got down. When you're on a small production company, you gotta goddamn have, you know what I mean? Different type of ways to goddamn you know what I'm talking about. But without further ado, we have a special guest with us today, man. Who we got with us today?
What up, y'all? It's Daeee. You know me on Instagram as Daeee with 3 E's. That's the brand, that's the label. That's what I do. Do a little bit of everything, music, teach, produce, whatever it is, I can do it for sure.
Yeah, now if y'all don't know, well, I'm sure y'all don't know, but me and Derez go way back. You know what I mean?
Back.
Since I got them, when I first moved to Georgia, 7th grade, met Derez a long time ago. But then I haven't seen Derez since we got them graduated high school.
Yeah,
so it's a lot that
22?
we yeah.
Damn,
man.
niggas got kids.
I got a kid. No, not me. No, not even none on the way. But yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, tell people more about what you do.
Yeah, so it really just started with band, you know, going to Stevenson High School, you know, alma mater. But it really started with band. You know, at first it was just like something to keep me out the street, something to keep me out of trouble, something, you know, lead me down the right path. So, you know, after playing in the band for a little minute, going to college and, you know, just seeing how music affects me as a person, it was just like, well, it started when I was in like 9th grade. It started one of my homeboys, shout out Marcus. You know,
Shout out Marcus.
Shout out Marcus. You know, we started rapping freshman year, COVID. You know, that wasn't freshman.
Wait, y'all was rapping?
Yeah, bro. We go. Yeah.
Hell no.
Bro.
He got a whole tape?
Yeah, he got a tape.
Oh God.
We started rapping, bro.
Oh God. Where the fuck was I at? You said freshman year?
Not. I mean, I think we started freshman or COVID. It was one of them. I don't know, but it wasn't no serious stuff when we started. Like it was more so like, let's see if we can do that when we here on TV type shit.
Yeah, okay. So, backtrack. What was the first instrument that you played?
The first instrument I played was the saxophone. Now I dibble dabbled in like piano and stuff like that. This is the household I grew up in. Yeah. Tried to get the drums, but I ain't had the hands, so I was like, damn. But yeah, it started with the saxophone, bro. I was trash, believe it or not. I was bad, very bad. But I ended up getting called out for being bad, and I was like, okay, that ain't happening no more. So practice, and then end up excelling real far with that.
Yeah. Scholarship with that shit.
I brought in like $1.2 million of scholarships for band. That's just band.
Hello.
Academics, I was a knucklehead. But band, I brought in money for sure.
So graduating from Stevenson, like, did you know that you was gonna go into college like off the rip, or you was just like?
Nah, I was really on the fence with it. Because everybody was expecting me to, because I brought in so much money and I was just so band. So everybody expected me to, but like, everything not what it seemed on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I had opportunity. Yeah, I had the free path, but it was like I was going through so much behind the scenes, behind closed doors, bro. I was just like, maybe I need time to myself to really get my stuff together. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know my grandma was going through cancer and was battling chemo my senior year. Yeah. So I really didn't have time to like deal with the fact that I could lose her. It was more so like, okay, I got to graduate. Yeah. So I got to focus on school, and then I was doing band. So I started rebelling against band a little bit, like skipping practices, not going, skipping school a little bit, like just doing dumb stuff because I was immature. Yeah. But it's like when that time came, it was like, all right, time to pick your school and go to the next step. It was like, damn, I don't really think I'm ready. So when I ended up making the decision to stay close to home for my grandma, I'm not gonna say I regret the decision, but I did it off of impulse, and it came back to really get me in the long run. So
wait, why you okay, so well, for one, I asked you that question because I mean, it's a lot of people that went to Stevenson that you know, that was in a band or did something and didn't go to school. Yeah. If y'all don't know, we got a cameraman. we got the man behind the camera. who also was pulling in millions of dollars in scholarships and he just didn't want to go to school, which is understandable. I respect it because you know what I mean. Everybody got their own path, but yeah. You said you stayed close. Well, you went to Alabama, right?
Alabama State. Yeah.
Okay, Alabama State. Yeah, cool.
Shout out to Hornets.
I was gonna go to Texas, but like I really wanted to stay close, so I ended up coming here.
Yeah.
But you said it bit you in the butt.
Yeah, it really did. Because it came back to harm me because the thing that came back to harm me was the part of going to school and knowing that I kind of wasn't fully ready, but I was just threw myself in a fight. And it was because I went there and I did everything that I wasn't supposed to do instead of doing what I was supposed to do. Like I'm not gonna come on here and cat like I just did what I was supposed to do, but I did it.
Alabama State,
you know?
that's HBCU, right?
That's HBCU, yeah.
Okay.
Boom. I heard of Alabama State.
Yeah. And then I just be getting the Alabama States and then I be getting confused. So coming from Stevenson, stepping on foot at an HBCU, so many beautiful black people.
Yeah.
What's running through your mind, brother? You got the scholarship.
Got the money.
Yeah, you
got the refund.
You see what I'm saying? Refund crazy.
Well, it really depends on your mindset on what you went to school for in that moment. Like I said, I went to school, bro. I already had a relationship going on too at the time, so it's just like I'm here for band. Yeah. So it started off with me just being there for band. Then it turned into like, okay, I could open my eyes a little bit, see what's going on. And, you know, relationship didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, now I'm just doing me. So I can say being at the HBCU compared to high school, bro, you get an opportunity to really be who you want to be, whether that's somebody different than high school, whether that's the same person times 10. You can be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, and just be yourself. I took that as an opportunity to really find myself. Yeah. Because coming from high school, I really didn't know who I was, bro. I was just doing shit. Like, respect, I was doing shit.
You see, that's crazy because I feel like my senior year, like that really, I found out who I was like a little bit more. It's crazy how like it's always two different sides of the spectrum.
Yeah,
you could be in the same place or you could be on across the world from each other.
Yeah,
everybody's the same. Everybody goes through the same.
Never know what folks got going on, bro. That's why I try to keep it genuine with everybody I meet in my life. Like, there's some people that I haven't been the realest nigga to, and that's just something I gotta hold. And one day I can right them wrongs, but it's like a lot of niggas going through shit, and I try to be genuine. Like, when it comes to this music shit, I rarely charge niggas for features. Even when I do everything myself, beats, engineering my vocals, recording, I do it all myself, but I will not hesitate to knock some shit out with somebody because it's like, bro, it's for the love and why I do it. Thanks. But when I get to that point in my career, it's like, my price going up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like right now, bro, it's like it's all for the love. Like, I don't know, you know Zay? He got it going on, bro. Shout out Zay.
I know.
Shout out Zay.
I didn't know that. Well, I knew you was. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know you was engineering and stuff. Zay told me.
Oh yeah. Oh
Zay, Zay told me. He literally told. I think I talked to Zay like yesterday or the day before that, and I was like, I had said something. I think I said something about the crib that I had mentioned to you about getting the B&B. Yeah. And then he was like, Derez engineer. I'm like, damn, I thought he just played the saxophone.
And I did it all from myself, bro. Like music, well, we can stay on topic, but but the HBCU thing, bro, you gonna see some stuff out there, but you wrap that shit up and have fun, bro. That's all I can really say. But I mean, me personally, I was focused on other things to the bitches, but it's just like, it's plenty of opportunity on the HBCU.
How was like
black
traveling?
College kids unsupervised, but
how was traveling like with the band?
With the band, see, I didn't really stay with the band for that long, but I did get to go to Cali. Oh. Boy. We played UCLA against the Rose Bowl. I think this was like 22, 23. That was my first time. We flew private. We had our own private charter, dog. Like, fresh, we had band shoes with the school symbol on them. Yeah. I think I still got them. We had paraphernalia, but I did have to cut my beard off, so that was.
Oh, damn, they made you cut the beard?
They didn't make me do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Shout out Alabama. But so we flew. We get stipend. You know what I'm saying? You really do whatever you want to do with that. You go clubbing, but as long as you up to go to that parade. We did a parade for I think youth center or something like that. Then we did the game and we played against UCLA. I think we was up for like 5 minutes. Then you know how that goes.
Damn. So when did you start taking matters into your own hands and start making your own music?
Bro, I've been doing it for so long. When it first started, I was going through stuff behind the scenes with my life, and I was more so the kid that's like funny and immature to the public. Yeah. But in my room, it was really just me and quietness. So it's like I didn't really know how to voice myself besides being funny and childish when I was in high school. So it's like when I discovered music, it became an outlet for me it became my source of therapy, because I was like, I'm really not like everybody to call up the homie, you know, talk. It's like, I tell people I tell a lot of people, especially a lot of females who like trying to know me and shit, it's like, bro, you want to really know me, like listen to the music. It is not trying to get no stream, not trying to get no promo, but it's like, if you really care about getting to know me, for me, listen to my songs, because I put my life in it. Like every album, usually I drop an album after every relationship. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's just what I do. I tell a story of the relationship through the album.
You got one on the way.
Got another one on the way in July. So and that album, that's gonna be real different. That's gonna be the one to really do what I needed to do. But it's like, music just is my source of therapy, my source of getting people to relate. Because it started with me just doing it for therapy, then it turned into a hobby. Tried to make it a job. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. So, but it really became my source of getting everything out of my mind, because I can't say to people. Because it's like with the music, you know, people think you trying to sound like this, sound like that, but me, it's just like, this is just how I feel. So it's like, yeah, it might sound like Rod Wave today, it might sound like Cap tomorrow, but it's like, either way, this is who I am, and it's what I'm trying to do.
So while you were in the band, were you still like making your own music and putting it out there, or you put that on pause?
But it wasn't like compared to today. I was really finding my sound, like trying to get comfortable with my voice. Like if I played like my old stuff, bro, this shit was. I was young, man.
Yeah,
like, even now, I still got
some
songs where it's like,
yeah, everybody got some old stuff that they, you know what I mean?
I lose them songs quick.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yes.
You gotta leave them up there,
yeah,
bro.
Shit.
So people can hear the progression over the years,
shit, boy. Them songs gone. Because then, you know, a lot of people don't know about the music game, bro. Like, when it comes to putting music out there, and you gotta buy them beats. And I was not buying beats in high school. I can tell you, I was not buying beats. So it's like, now that my album, I think it's like 99% is produced by me, like some of my friends. So it's like everything on that album is done by me. Like no paying for beats and stuff like that. I made everything. That's me and my boy. Shout out Eli. My co-producer Eli. It's like me and my team just came together. He said, "Hey, I want to do everything. Like, I don't want to pay nobody to do nothing for me. Like I want to do it all by myself. And like, you know, get me a team. But it's like when it comes to like, if I see something, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not finna wait. I'm not finna beg. It's like, all right, hey, can you be free tomorrow? Let's go shoot like some pictures. I can take some photos. Like so I can promote my brand. So stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like when it came to like the photo shoots, I was like, I don't really know too many people right now, because that's how I don't think who's really locked in for real. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna go pick up this camera, do what I gotta do. Got a home, but hey, let's go shoot. When it came to engineering, tired of paying for studio time. I can't. Grandma came through, got me like an expensive microphone. It was over with. Then it was like, all right, these beat situations. Somebody hit me up for my last project and was like, hey, I see you use a song on there. Did you pay for the beat? I'm like, nah. He was like, well, you can take the song down or pay for the beat. And I'm like, bro, I'm deleting the whole album. So I just deleted the whole album. That was my time. I was like, bro, never again will I get caught up. So I'm like, bro, I'd rather make my own shit.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit more. So dropped out of college.
Yeah, I did.
Came back to the crib.
Came back to the crib.
How was that?
University.
I know that was like a big reset. I know. Was it like a humbling experience?
Very humbling, bro. Because when you in college, you got it going on for a little moment. It's like niggas dropping out. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. But then when it's you, it's like, damn. I get it.
I'm really about to go through it.
I get it.
I almost dropped out, T.
See, y'all gotta make the ones that say dropped out, because I didn't almost do shit.
Out. Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn,
I
gotta come out and do a lot. But nah. But I mean, I'm not really dropped out. I'm still enrolled to Alabama State. I just haven't registered for no more classes. I can't, because what happened was I couldn't. What happened was, but nah, what's it called? I ended up racking up a low depth, and I hit like a little high caliber. So it was like, you can't come back on Kent until you pay off your whatever it's called. So I was like, cool. So I was like, I'm just gonna transfer. So
that's real.
Still enrolled, but we dropped out for sure. We just gonna call it what it is.
Yeah, that's real.
But I can say dropping out, man, and spending these years at home definitely done paid off when it comes to my work ethic, my mentality, like my maturity. Because bro, like it's like I was learning. It's like God was teaching me the same lessons. It's like got it. And when I came home and went through this little situation I went through, it was just like, bro, I'm tired of going through the same shit. I gotta get my shit together. So it was just all right, let's do it. So now I just been locking in with the music, locking in with my job, locking in with paying off my stuff by myself, not having to rely on mama for nothing. So it's definitely matured me as a man. And it's a humbling experience, bro, because when you're in college, I wish I can go back and just wake up, go to class, might go get a part-time job. But now it's like full-time job, 8 a.m. to 5. Like, then trying to go home and chase a music dream. So it's like, it can get like that.
How is that like on your body though? I know that's like.
I mean, it's more that it's not really a physical thing. It's more so of a mental thing because a lot of people aren't mature enough to understand your dream, but you, because you're the only person going to sleep. Yeah. So you know what your dream is, but everybody not gonna understand that. Right. So it's like when it comes like trying to talk to females, I'm a grown ass man, so it's like I can't be with no childish shit. Like you gonna be on the phone all day. Yeah. Can't do that, bro. I work 8 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though. All that on the phone all day shit, that stopped a long time.
Can't do it, bro.
That stopped a long time ago. That's that middle school shit. I ain't gonna lie. And it's crazy because they'll sit here and say that they want a nigga that's getting the bag and getting the money, but then when they sit on the phone, like all
they don't know what come
like,
with that, bro.
Yeah, nah.
So it's just like, having to explain to people like, no, I didn't cut you off, or no, I'm not acting different, but I got shit I gotta do. Yeah. I lost a very close friend because of that, man. Like he didn't cut me off, but it was more so like he felt like we wasn't good friends to him because we couldn't do everything that we used to be able to do. Yeah. And it was like his opinion is like, bro, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I wasn't a good enough friend to you, that's cool. I respect that. But my thing is just like, I can't be like, we can't do what we used to do. We're not rolling like we was in high school.
Yeah, we're not even in the same place no more.
Yeah, bro. Like, we work and it's like, so it's had to let it be what it be.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But my fault.
No, you good. I was just gonna ask you about your job.
Oh, my job. Yeah. Crazy thing, I went to Stevenson High School. I'm back working at Stevenson Middle School. Yep. Full 360. It's like everything. I can tell people everything happened for a reason, bro. I dropped out, didn't know what I was going to do. Back working at the middle school. But my job, it pertains to, I work with speech kids and IED kids. So basically, it's the kids you see in their own classroom doing their own thing. There's kids like that. I'll basically help them with muscle memory, picking out cards, selecting the right thing. Special education is my main department. Mm-hmm. Then my second department is like kids you'll see in your class that you might think is weird or like can't talk a certain way. Mm-hmm. I help them like get their speech together and stuff like that. So it's real low key. It's real low key, real fun.
How is that? I know that's like you got to be patient with a lot of.
It takes a lot of patience. Yeah. Them kids don't try to fight in my class. I do have my own classroom too, so it's I feel certified. Yeah. So
Oh damn, your own class?
Yeah, it's get my own class.
You got ranked. That's
certified, bro.
You got
ranked at the middle school. It's like it's weird working with teachers who used to teach you. Like they still because my name not Daeee no more. I got my name changed.
You got your name changed?
Yeah.
To
so
what?
Now they like Mr. Manson. I'm like just Chandler. I'm like it's Manson. Yeah. Oh wow. It's crazy.
That's tough.
Then we had to get that done.
That's
so I was a junior, so I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you
but now it's Manson.
Who's still at the middle school? Is Mr. Tobias still there?
Yeah. Him.
Shout out Mr.
Lucas.
Shout out
Braxton.
Lucas.
Rossi still teach band.
Wait, how long you been at the middle school?
I've been working there for like 4 or 5 months now. So we finna go on break now.
Because I remember rest in peace to Miss Revere. I know Miss Revere had passed away not too long ago. Rest in peace. She was what, English teacher, if I'm not mistaken? She was English?
She was. She was still there, but God rest her soul.
Rest in peace, most definitely. But it's taught you patience. You ever thought about like bringing music into class and like,
No, did not. Definitely did not.
Did not?
Yeah, couldn't do that with them. It depends on the kid because some kids got triggers. You gotta watch out. You can't wear you can't wear cologne. I can't wear cologne to work because I come around certain kids and might make them tweak. Like it's a sensitive group of kids that I work with, so you gotta have some type of pride with it, and it takes ultimate patience. But I feel like I said, God works in mysterious ways. So my mom actually made her home a foster home. So I actually have like 2 adopted siblings, and they have any like disabilities. Like my brother has cystic fibrosis, so he can't be around certain people or he get really sick because he's terminally ill. Mm-hmm. But then we have kids coming in and out with like tubes, like all types of things, and that was like my upbringing. Yeah. So then when I actually went to the school system for special education, it was mostly just like being at home. It's like different kids. And so if one thing, because I want to be an educator when I do get my degree, so it's like my resume is looking pretty good. Yeah, so when I do get that job, they're gonna have to pay me a lot of money. So it's definitely working out.
You up to a hell of a start.
Yeah.
Don't goddamn pick up.
They didn't go to college, but I'm a lot further than people in college when it comes to the education field.
Yeah, because you got real experience.
And certifications.
Own classroom. You got his own classroom.
Name on the door. It's crazy.
So, getting off work, nightlife.
Nightlife.
Music.
Honestly, it depends. Some days some days if I'm on lunch at work, I'll work on a beat at work, like, you know, produce, see what type of sound I want to do for when I get off work. Or I hit up the homie like, hey, I need you to work on this, so when I get home I can record. Because I have my at-home studio. It's nothing big, nothing major, but it gives me the sound that I need it to be. Like, I don't have a big fancy $1,000 studio, but my quality is $1,000 sound. So it's just like it works. But I usually get off, hit up the homie like, hey, let's record something, or I'll go on YouTube, or I'll buy a beat if I feel like it's worth it. I'll buy a beat, go home, record till like 10, 11 o'clock, man. Chill on the phone, cake up with somebody if I want to, and then go to sleep or repeat.
That's
and then
real.
get to the weekend, bro, I'm sleep. That Saturday, I'm sleep. That's it. That's all. I'm knocked out.
Now, when it comes to buying beats, do you buy them in like packs, or like for somebody who's out there that's making music and they want to know like what should be like is there like a proper price range that you, or it just depends on who it is?
When it comes to the beat stuff, like if you're making music, I'm pretty sure you know who you want to sound like when you first start. Like, you have an idea of the type of beat you'll want to be on. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no secret. You might look a Lil Baby type beat, Lil Durk type beat. So when you look at these beats, if you're really serious with this music shit and it's not like something you're doing for fun, buy the beat. Because literally people, you can really get sued. Like, niggas think like, oh, they ain't gonna know, but they will sue your ass for a lot of money. Like, because if you drop it and monetize it, they're legally able to sue you for the price of the exclusive rights to the beat. So that's like $350, $200, and the beat was only $30 a drop. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. And a lot more free game people don't know what this music stuff is. People go for streams, but if you get let's say I got 100 people I know in my life, and they all got 99 cents in their pocket. If 100 people buy your song off of iTunes, you get invited to the Grammys. A lot of people didn't know that. An old head actually taught me that the other day. People go for streams, but the iTunes sales is what gets you on charts. So if I drop a song and I get 1,000, like I have 5,000 followers, if I get all 5,000 of them people to buy my album, I'm probably gonna be like top 100 on iTunes. Oh, that day. And people don't know that. Like, it's like stream, but it's like if you buy the song, first of all, you get 99 cents. If you're doing it off distro, shout out Distro, that's my label, work with them. But if you do it off Distro,
that's who you work with.
That's who I work with. That's my distributor, DistroKid. So if my bad.
No, you keep on.
But if you drop on DistroKid, you get all your rights to everything. So like my upcoming album, I own like pretty much all my beats and have licenses for the beats I don't own. So when I drop it, all my royalties would go towards me. But if I promote it through streaming platforms, yeah, I'll get good streaming numbers. Yes, has cents in my pocket. But if I promote the album through iTunes and like you could buy my album for like 14 songs for like $3, then that's instant money in my pocket, and I get to build up my revenues towards the charts. And if you build up your revenue on iTunes, then you're like the revenue, what's it called? It's like a system. There's some AI thing, but they'll start putting your song like front page of iTunes like naturally. Like you'll be on Instagram, or your song will pop up in a playlist, or it'll just pop up when you click next because the revenue has your song already going up. So it's like, okay, TikTok might put your sound out there. That's another thing. TikTok people will definitely get your song on there. I got music on TikTok, so you put it on there, get people to like make videos, or just make songs for the girls, get them to look cute for your song, bro. That shit go up, get like 100 posts. That's money. Yeah. Like people don't know. Like I don't do it for the money, but I do it for the exposure because I want people to listen to my music and feel like, okay, this is an alternative to how I feel. Yeah. I can just listen to this song. So that's really what that is. I just went to a whole little rant there.
No, you good. When was like the first time you seen like residuals from it?
Say it again?
Like residuals. Like when's the first time like
when I get
somebody
paid back for my music? Bro, still yet to see that for real. Like let's say I get like.
No, I'm just saying like you knew like it was possible. Like you seen.
Like, like when I did a feature, bro. So it was one guy. Shout out, I forgot his name. Lord forgive me. But he's from a different country. Because my music can be heard all types of places. But he was from London. He heard my song and was like, bro, I'll pay you for a feature. Name your price. I'm like, bro, I don't really charge like that. So, especially if your following is lower than mine, I'm not going to charge you for no feature that's retarded. But he was like, bro, I'll give you $50 for a feature right now. Just give me this one verse. I'm like, what? Bet. So gave him the verse. I'm like, damn, I didn't put no money into that song. It was just like 50 off me. So I'm like, well, if I only got 5,000 and he likes the song that much and I'm impacting him that much on my music, he's willing to give me that little amount. If I keep this going for years, let's say I reach 20,000 by next year, it's like, damn, now the price can go up. Now I could really charge for more. So it's like, Because before, it's really about sacrificing what you want to make on the back end.
Yeah.
So I had a recent song I just dropped called Damn Shawty. It's out on all platforms. Y'all go get that. I dropped it. I put like $100 for a promo into it. My Instagram page was booming for like a good month. I was booming. Like people DMing me, 800 likes on one post, 8K views on one post. And then I dropped a song and the song went crazy. That was like my first time I was like, okay, I got some type of momentum going. Like, it's possible, bro. Take one song. Yeah. So I did it, bro. I dropped it and I looked at my, my album stuff for Apple. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, 10K? It's crazy. So and then there's a way you can calculate your strengths. I think 10K is like, I forget how much money it is. But just know it's on its path to making the money back. Yeah. So you have to sacrifice what you want to put. Like it's plenty of stuff out there to get on, but you can Instagram ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads. Don't buy fake strings. I don't know who need to hear that, but please don't buy fake strings.
You think it was harder for like the traction for people to go from one app to another? Because I feel like that's probably one of the biggest.
That too.
So how did you like work with that?
Well, with me, I started with like 600 on Instagram followers, and now I'm at 5,000. So it's like, and then trying to manage Instagram and manage TikTok, it depends on who you know. Like if you know people who have some type of, like Instagram is the easiest thing to get put on with, because let's say like Lil Baby can repost my video tomorrow, and niggas like, oh, who the fuck is that? I never heard of this guy. Or TikTok, it's like, hopefully the For You post get me booming so I can get some type of traction. But excuse me, your main thing will probably trying to be promoting on Instagram, because that's where everybody is. But before you promote, you want to make sure you establish your sound as an artist before anything. Because it's like, you'll meet a lot of people. You might meet a nigga walking down the street. He might be a Grammy-winning producer. Like, it's real crazy with the industry. Like, let's say, like right now I'm trying to blow up my songs, but I can go write a song for Huncho tomorrow and niggas will not know my name. Like it's possible. Them MGMTs that people be having in bio for like this artist, that artist, hit them up, text them like, hey, like don't be trying to get features every single time. Like, hey, I make beats. Can you show them my beat? Like how much for to buy my beat? Or can I write a song for this artist? It's not as hard as people think it is. It's just going to get the opportunity. It's not hard. Like Huncho, his manager has his bio right there. Hit him up, email him like, hey, I write songs. This is a demo. Listen to my song, and they'll pay you for that shit. Like it's real easy, but people don't know that, because one thing I noticed that the Black community does, forgive me for this, but once we get this sauce, we like to keep it to ourselves and sell it back to each other. That's one thing I have noticed, because like nigga can, like, you know David, right? D4VD, the guy with the band lab. No, he's like this famous singer.
He's not from here, is he?
Nah, he's a band lab guy who made that hit song, the Romantic Homicide song.
I think I may know. I'm not too sure.
But I hit him up like years before he ever took off, bro. And I was like, yo, feature. He was like, oh, I'm a little busy, but I got you. And now he's this million dude follow. I'm like, damn. But I was so stubborn, because it was just like, damn, like, bro, he like, let's work. He not trying to work. Then he got put on. I was like, damn. Yeah. If only I would have had not let my ego get into that. But it's just like, dude, don't be afraid to go out there and hit people up, bro. Like I hit y'all up about this. I'm like, hey, fuck it. They doing podcasts. Let me see. They're trying to interview me with my album. Next thing you know, I'm in here. So it's opportunity to just reach out.
Yeah, no, that's real. So how did you get? Okay, so you said after you had to take your whole album down due to the fact that you didn't want to pay for a beat. Is that when you start making your own beats?
Yes, that is when I started attempting to make my own beats. I was trash. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was bad, boy. I was just doing shit. I ain't
what you using?
Well, I started with GarageBand. So if you want to make beats, I recommend getting FL or Logic. Probably the best things you can use for beat making for real. But when I started, it was just GarageBand. I was in college board, so I was like, well, let's try to make some beats. But now I went and invested like the 200 in Logic. But I think they have like an Apple thing where you can get Logic, just Apple film making software. It's like for like $250. I don't remember, but it's deals out there to get it. But if you do want to make beats, I recommend getting Logic or FL Studio. Okay. But yeah, it was kind of simple, because like music is just what I do. So
you grew up doing it, so like it should be second nature for you, honestly.
Yeah, and a lot of things people don't know when it comes to beat making is these producers will use the same shit over and over and over. Like, what's it called? What's the sample? Say So by Doja Cat. And then this other song by Sabrina Carpenter have like the exact same melody. Mm-hmm. It's just reversed. Or it have like some songs will have the exact same key and it'll just be in different rhythmic patterns for the 808s. Like it's the same shit. So it's like I can hear a beat on the radio and be like, I like how he did that. Let me go remake the beat. And then now I'm gonna do my own thing. And now it's like, hold on, this guy's good. It's like, bro, it's the same shit. Like a lot of the industry is just samples. So it's really easy. It's more so about when it comes to rapping and producing, it's about who do you know?
Yeah.
Who do you know and who listens to you? Because if I promote for like a week, $100 every day on one single video, and the songs out, go get it, promote, get like a million views, and it's like, oh, who's this guy? Like it's all about numbers. Yeah. So I can have 5,000 followers and you might hear the best music you've ever heard in your life, but it's like, oh, who knows this guy? Fuck it. Like people can hear your shit. I can cuss on this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. People can hear your stuff and be like, oh, this is hard, and see your post got like 3 likes, and be like, fuck it. Like it's all about influence, man. Like that's really it.
That's true. So producing and engineering as well. You said you started picking that up and you started doing that, getting paid from that. Mm-hmm. How did that come about?
It came from college, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It came from sitting in my dorm and just being loud on my speakers and just like people be like, hey, you mix? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
I know you gotta have a certain ear for it too, because
you do.
I know I be trying to listen to certain things sometimes, and it's like a lot of shit that I don't pick up on, he might pick up on, or Carson might pick up on, or whoever might pick up on it. Yeah. I know you gotta have a certain ear. So how tedious is like that process? When
it comes to engineering and having the ear for it, it's more so the creative vision that you have for the artist. Because it's like, I can have an artist come in and be like, I'm trying to rap on some yada, yada, yada. And the rapper might be tone deaf. So now I got to really mix, and auto-tune not working. So now I got to go in there and adjust the pitch manually. That's the thing too. Like a lot of your artists probably can't sing for real. They're probably, like I can go in there, record a song in a whole different key and go to use Logic and use the drawing tool and draw in the lyrics that I want to put in the song.
What the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. You can literally go and draw in melodies. Like just record, I can do one single take of la 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 la, and I can change it to a whole different song. Like it's cool. But that's just the age we came in now. So a lot of people, you might hear raw vocals and be like, what the fuck? But then it's about the engineer. It's crazy. But some people just got the natural talent. But when it came with me and money, it's like it's more so people was just hearing me. And like I did an album release party on my campus, I think. I had an album release campus through this organization I'm in called KBD, shout out Kickback Division. But I did an album release party through them, and people was like, well, what studio do you go to? I'm like, bro, recording my dorm, pull up. And then it turned to like, okay, a lot of people want this. So when something is high in demand, you start charging a little bit. Don't go crazy like, all right, $50. Nah, I'm like, bro, $5 an hour, I got you, let's do it. And it's like, all right, we here all day. So it's like $30 days, $30 nights. Just especially when I was not doing shit, it was like, all right, let's do this, record. And if you were late night, I got class, about 20. Let's do it, like 20, bro, give me 2 hours, I bet, $40. Did not have to work. Like, so
that's real.
It's definitely money to be made, but you also can't get greedy, because a lot of people like get the equipment, get the influences, like they get greedy. It's like, all right, $20 for yada. Like you see somebody who got it. Like some people, I ain't gonna lie, I hear some people's songs, and when it comes to features, like, hey, feature on my song, and it's like, bro, you ain't really working with nothing. So it's like, I'm gonna charge you. But if I listen to your song, I'm not listening to the quality, I'm listening to your song, your vision, your art. Because the music is like art. It's like, what are you trying to do? So it's like, okay, he on the right direction. Like, hey bro, send me your vocals, I'm gonna mix your song for you. Especially if it's somebody new. Like another artist, his name is B2B. Shout out B2B. But he hit me up like feature, I'm like, bet. But usually I charge if your song, like if you just doing it, you just rapping and rap, it's like, hey, bro, I'm not finna waste my time. So I'm like, hey, you gonna have to charge you. But it's like, he hit me up, had a great idea for a song, and it's like, damn, the sound is there. He just needs the extra support. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for free, anytime. And it's like, people let the numbers and the following get to your head, because I can have 5,000 followers, and I show you my Apple artist account, I can have 1 million streams. It's like, whoa. It's like, bro, you just got 5K. Like, that don't mean nothing, because 5,000 people can listen to my song every day. You know what I'm saying? So that shit add up.
Yeah, on God.
And so it's definitely, when it comes to the music shit, like, just keep it genuine and just keep it, treat people how you want to. Like, remember how you started. That's what I try to do. I remember how I started, like, trying to sound like this, trying to sound like that. And it was just me, and I had to do it by myself. So it's like, I always try to give back, or like work with new people and stuff like that, so they can get the same support I didn't have. Try to keep it genuine, bro. But you gotta watch though, because some people will take advantage of that shit. They'll know, like, oh, this is a cool, good nigga. Like, and you try to finesse. Like, nah, you gotta have a good head on your shoulders and know when to move smart.
Facts. I remember when I first heard you sing,
You heard me sing?
Yeah, I heard you sing before. I
heard
think you
me sing
posted.
it?
I think you posted a video of you singing.
I did.
Yeah, or
It was a long time ago?
it was in high school, or it might have been one of your songs or something. I was like,
Oh, it probably was one of my songs.
I was like, God damn, I did not know this nigga was spazzing like this.
Yeah.
This.
It's better now, dog. I'm telling you, when you hear this album.
Let's talk about it. Okay, album. Now you said that you damn near drop an album almost after every heartbreak. Can we? I know we spoke about it a little bit earlier off camera, and you was like you were in a toxic situation, like
Yeah.
toxic.
I definitely was.
Like how toxic? Because you know
I can get on here and say so much shit, but it's just like I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it love on my end.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it was just a mindset thing. Two different mindsets clashing together. That's just the most respectful I can keep it. I got a song on my album called "When You Love Someone." It's a sample from the song "When You Love Someone, You Just Don't Treat Them Bad." Mm-hmm. I got a song on there, and that's really what the situation was. It was more so like, you know, two different mindsets, two different maturities, and one person being them, the other person not. But it was more so somebody needs to grow. That's really all it was. Right people, wrong time. That's the most respectful I can keep. I'm trying to keep it P for the camera. So, you know, no love lost on my hand. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, relationship, I'm always be genuine, bro. Like, it's niggas can flip it how they want it. People can speak on it how they want it. But at the end of the day, I know my relationship with God. I know my relationship with myself. And so when it gets to the point where I'm portraying myself and disrespecting myself, I gotta step away.
Yeah, facts.
And it's like, you know, whatever agenda you want to spread or whatever you want to run with, it was more so like, even on my page, I had to make a post. I'm like, bro, I'm not answering no questions. I'm not doing none of that. Because it's like, bro, believe what you want to believe. I know my character. And I know who I am as a man. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is.
So how do you think that has impacted the sound of the album?
I think it gave me the inspiration I needed to finish the album. Because the album, bro, I've been working on this album for like a year. But it was more so like, when you get in a relationship, you get in that little phase, it's just like, you don't get no much better than this. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? You get comfortable, lose that worth ethic, stop doing what you're supposed to do. So it's just like, if anything, I thank her because I found my purpose and I found the inspiration I needed to change my life.
So now, do you think that you make the best art out of confused
I already
emotion?
know what you're about to say. Yes. I think. Didn't we have a debate on here about that? Like a not really debate, but like, I don't know. We was talking about it. I think I had said something. I was like, some of your best music can be made out of, what did I say? Would I say happiness or it doesn't always have to be pain? I said something like that, but I mean happiness or pain, because it's just like
good art can be made when you're happy, like when you're good. But I would say that the best art is gonna be made when you got down
mentally, when you're going through hardships.
Because you gotta remember, like I told you, music is my therapy. So when I went through that event, it was more so like, bro, I'm not finna go cry on my story, go fucking cry to my mama, no weak ass shit. Oh, that's not weak, but you know, it's teach their own. But stuff like that, it's like, bro, I got something to say now. So it's like, let me get on this mic, let me talk about what I got to say. And you know, at first it wasn't all good, but after I calmed down and had a clear mindset and it could actually work, then it was like, okay, now it's if anything, she just gave me something to talk about, bro. That's it. Because for the longest, I ran out of stuff to talk about, bro. I've been rapping for like 3-4 years, and it gets to the point where it's like, bro, I'm not finna cat rap. Can't lie. Not brought up from the streets, bro. I'm from the suburbs. Mama took great care of me. Like, I ain't finna sit on there and cap. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it was damn sure good.
Yeah, that's real.
So it's like, bro, I was like, all right, I took a long break, bro. I didn't drop for like a year.
Yeah. I be like that. You niggas do gotta live and get more inspiration.
You gotta live, because I was just rapping about the same shit. So it's like, now I got plenty to talk about, and I honestly didn't include everything I could have included on my album just because I matured so much. And it's just like everything, not everybody business. So it's just like I had to keep it real PG.
So you could.
So,
yeah,
but I think the album it's gonna be my best because of the work that's been put into this. Like, I've never, like, usually, bro, you can go in there and get 7 beats off YouTube and record in one day. But this, like, bro, I'm sitting here listening to the melodies, writing songs, writing lyrics, getting like all types of things.
Do you usually
like,
write or no?
Yeah, I always write. But it was more so what I'm writing about and how quickly I'm getting it out. Because it's like, this is one of them albums where it's not for entertainment. It's not for you to just chill and put on in the car. This is some real shit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas can relate to. Like I'm rapping. I'm the type. I keep hitting the microphone. But I'm the type. Like I'm gonna rap about what most niggas going through, but will never tell their homies.
Yeah.
Like they never tell their homies, oh, a girl did this to them. They be like, shit, I gotta take that to the chin.
Yeah.
I'll never tell my homies like, damn, I'm looking fucked up about this bitch.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put that in my music, but I'm speaking for what it is. Like I don't have no problem telling the real and like how I process my grief, my emotions, because some breakups can be traumatic, bro. Some breakups can change a nigga life, and some woman can change a nigga life. Like especially when you think you.
You feel like you had that yet?
Hell yeah, that's exactly what happened, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, this was life changing.
This shit was life changing, bro. That shit got me talking different, walking different, dressing different, smelling different, nigga, everything.
They'll do it to you, brother.
And it's just like,
They'll do it to you.
but at the end, I applaud her because it's like, damn, that shit ain't nothing but God trying to, because this ain't the first time I went through this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, I really needed that. Because now it's like, I'm not finna go through this shit again. And I make a promise because I feel like, yeah, you can say somebody betrayed you, or you can say this person betrayed you, but at the end of the day, self-betrayal is the worst betrayal you can go through in your life, because it's like, damn, when the lad bitch did me like that, I said I wouldn't let her do me like that again. Now I got did like that. So it's like, damn, how do I face myself?
I was about to, how do you like, I feel like in a relationship, you do tend to let certain things slide a little bit more,
Yeah.
but then it's like, how do you reach the point to where it's like, okay, you're not betraying yourself?
I think it depends on the person, because everybody has their different morals and different limits in relationships. Like me, like I ain't gonna lie, I was a people pleasing ass nigga, but like it was like, all right, I forgive you. I'm a forgiver, but it's just like you have to draw a thin line between somebody being able to forgive and then forgetting. Like, yeah, I forgive you, but I don't forget what you did, because I already saw your evil in you. So it's like, nah, we can't ever do that again. But it's like no love lost, because like I said, I'm a genuine nigga. I'm never gonna be on some bullshit. So it's like, all right, cool, that shit gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. So it's just like, I'd rather deal with that shit now. And a lot of the situations be with people staying with folks, it be because they don't want to feel the emotions that comes with the person leaving.
Facts.
But it's like, bro, if you just take that shit head on, it's worth it.
So, was it like a dragged on? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are the worst. I've been in.
I ain't gonna say both sides wasn't trying, but it was like one side was fucking up the most.
I've been in one of those before.
So-
I stayed longer than I should have due to the fact that, well, the history and how long we've been together and the family bond, and so I'm like, I was putting everybody before me. I guess you could say
and
that.
some shit is worth going through, bro, but you can't stay somewhere that doesn't want you there. Like, consciously, yeah, but subconsciously, your actions are showing that you want me here or value me.
Yeah.
Go where you value. It might be can't say that, but you might meet a girl where you're not attracted to or something like that, and she'll treat you better than you'll treat your damn self. That girl will damn near babe you. Then you'll meet a girl who you like, damn, she fine as fuck. It's
she
like,
got
she
them-
acting weird, she doing this, it's
That's the
toxic.
problem. That's
just what it comes down to. And I respect both situations,
Facts.
but it gets to a point where some niggas gotta go through that shit to mature and be like, damn, it's not about the fattest ass, it ain't about the baddest bitch. It's like, then who the fuck respects me as a man? Shit, who the fuck? My main thing been how I've been moving now, bro. If you hurting me don't fuck up your mindset or fuck up your mentality or make you hurt in that moment, I don't want you. I can't do shit for you.
That's real.
If the thought of hurting me don't make you sick, I don't want the girl. Bro.
How can you stand to bring
How can
pain?
you look at your damn self? I want you need to damn near be trying to kill yourself if you hurt me.
How can
Don't
you-
do that. Suicide's not the option.
Yeah,
But
please don't.
that's what I've been on, bro. It's like I ain't looking for shit. But if something come in my life where it's like, I couldn't fathom hurting this man, nigga. You deserve the world, and it's like,
That's real.
hell yeah.
That's real.
And it's not because some niggas do that though, and they get this high horse like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Like, hold on, like be humble, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm not gonna keep closing shit off because of what I want physically.
Yeah.
I'm more so looking at women mentally. Because I ain't gonna lie, physically, that's what niggas be giving a fuck. Especially at the HBCU, bro. Like, bro, who? This bitch bad. This bitch not.
you gonna
This
get
bitch bad. This bitch not. All right, let me lock in with this one because she bad. She the baddest on my roster. Like, bro, I started thinking like that, bro. It was just like,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a blessing though to have that mentality because it takes some
Yeah.
people a long time to realize
nigga,
that
27,
that is
24.
it's more than looks. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of niggas also go looking in places where they not even
supposed to be.
You see what I'm saying?
But I can't blame some niggas though, because some females will be one person today, and the next day when she a whole different person. That's what I went through, bro. You think somebody this, and then shit hit the fan. It's like, damn, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And it's like, I was never really tripping about it, bro, because niggas know me. Niggas know how I operate. Niggas had seen me at my lowest. So it's like all the lies and shit niggas like to say and like try to bring up, but I ain't really give a fuck, because it was just like, bro, I know my character. And at the end of the day, we all gonna be judged. So that shit, she gotta take up with God. So I really never gave a fuck for real.
That's real.
But it's like, the only thing I gave a fuck about was my goddamn money. Because goddamn, when you gonna invest in somebody for so fucking long, bro, that really fucking nigga up.
I think I just seen some shit the other day. It was like, why you ain't get over that heartbreaker? Somebody's like, nigga, I'm still thinking about the $200 I spent on the date. Like, God damn, I just spent a lot of money dealing with this.
And then it's just like, that's
shit you got to take to the chin, though.
You got to take it to the chin. People think you're obligated to do certain shit, but first of all, nigga, I'm 21, so it's just like a lot of shit I'm doing, I don't really need to be doing, bro. I'm supposed to be in college. I'm supposed to be focused on myself, but the fact that I sacrificed this amount of time to be for you, and you couldn't give me the same back, it's more so like, damn, because I'm like, that relationship had fucked me up for a good week, bro. I had to deactivate Instagram. I had to go off the grid, bro. Bro.
I understand.
That shit really, but it molded me into this. I can sit here on this podcast and tell you and tell niggas like, bro, love yourself.
Oh yeah, because when it first happened though, I know. I'm
calling the homies like, but I'm my pride is not that high, nigga. I would tell niggas on this camera, bro, I cried. Nigga, I did everything but died when that shit happened. I did everything but died. So it's just like, bro, I went through that shit. Like, I wasn't like, oh, let me go fuck a couple hoes. I could have easily did that shit. Who can't? So like, go fuck a couple hoes. Let me go make some diss songs. Like, nah, bro, let me call my brother and cry. Like, nigga, I'm fucked up right now. Like, I was a good nigga. Why?
I said, you guys some good brothers.
You feel me? Like, bro, like why, twin? He like, bro, let that shit out. And I know 4 days went by, bro. I isolated, and I came outside. Nigga, I knew I was a different nigga when a butterfly landed on me. First, I still had a dope. Butterfly landed right on me. So I said, hey.
Oh yeah, I'm him today.
Yeah.
I'm never let a bitch know my skin.
Bro, it's like everything hit the fan. I broke up with her. I lost my job. I was supposed to start a new job. The job called me, said, bro, we don't have an opportunity no more.
And that's how it happens, man. That's how life will do you. It'll be another thing after another. But then you come out on top.
Then, boom, Stevenson called me and said, hey, bro, you want to work at the middle school? Like, no, this is how it happened. So we broke up, fucked up for 4 days, trying to find a job. My mom was like, I'm not, yeah. Nah, but let me tell you, twin, like, I was fucked up because I didn't try to act like I wasn't at all. Like, I felt that shit that night. And then I let it all out, because it more so took realizing, like, okay, where the fuck did I go wrong? Okay, so I really did nothing but my fucking best. So it's like, when you go through some shit and realize, like, nigga, you kept it P, you kept it 100, you was a good nigga. It's like, fuck it, I'm not finna sit here and keep crying about this shit, nigga. I was a good nigga. It'll be different if I was like, oh, I cheated. Damn, I did fuck this one hoe, I lied. I didn't do that shit, but I kept it real. So it's like, what the fuck am I crying for except the fact that you gone, and that's okay.
And see, when listen, you got to hear him say this. He let it all out
instantly.
A lot of niggas ain't letting it all out.
You niggas will pull up.
You still holding on. You gotta let it all out. Let it all go.
Yeah, let that shit out.
Let it all go.
Untinted windows, fishbowl, everything. I'm in the parking lot crying. Oh, nigga, I'm fucked up. Mama said, you smoking, you high? I'm like, nah. So why your eyes red? I was crying, man. She like, about what? I'm like, man, shit. Calling my dad. I don't even talk to my dad for it, because we just now getting back cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, and the shit is crazy, bro, because it's like, my dad, he got a situation going on. So it was like, I had introduced her to my dad, bro. And I really didn't fuck with him for real, because it was like, we had a different past, but that's my dad. So it was just like, okay. And the second day after I introduced her, bro, we broke. The shit came to light. Let's just say that. I'm just like, damn. My dad was like, how you and your girl? I'm like, that ain't even my girl. And mind you, she was in a different state at one point. So it was like, he gave me money to go see her. He was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm really trying to see her. He was like, oh, I'll send you the bread. I'm like, bet. Somehow, some way, I never went. It's like something stopped me from going. Next thing you know, shit was just bad. And I'm like, damn.
Nah, brother, that's a different type of pain when she meet the fam.
This shit, bro, I'm telling you, this shit hurt, but it's like, I felt that shit and I took it all in and I let it all out. And nigga, I wasn't really religious then, but damn, bro, I had to pray to something, bro, because fuck.
Hey, but I had to do it.
Bad. But it's just like,
you.
I went through that shit, and it's like, I feel like more so, because it was the same shit I went through before, bro. It ain't nothing new. I went through that shit before, but it made it different.
How you handle it, how you deal with it.
It's how I handled it that time. It was like, damn, I'm not going through that. I'm not feeling like this no more, bro. I'm too good of a nigga. Yeah. Like, bro, check the cash out. I don't see that girl like 4 bands. Like, I'm not finna sit here and cry about no shit.
4 bands, brother.
Like, nigga out here being a good nigga, twin.
Nigga, you know what I can do with 4 bands? You know
what I could do with 4 bands?
Yeah, so I know what you did do with 4 bands.
Let that shit out, right? So boom, lose the job offer, everything. Yeah. I'm like, damn, this shit, like, what the fuck I'm about to do? And then one day I stopped crying. I'm like, bro, let me try. Let me just try. Nigga, the second day after I was like really getting my shit together, they said, hey, I know we let you down with the last job, but you know, we got another job offer. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Cause I was like, that was a high paying job, and I thought I lost it. I'm like, damn, lost that? It might be a fuck. Yeah. They was like, yeah, we got another job offer. How do you feel about working at Stevenson Middle School? I said, what? I'm like, mama, this ain't nothing but God. Like, when Stevenson Middle School, I'm like, I went there. They were like, you went there? I'm like, yeah, I would gladly work there. Yeah. Bro, I started working there. I'm like, damn. And that's when this shit was really over with, because then, you know, other shit started going on. So I was like, yeah, we really over with. Yeah. So cool. But, you know, no disrespect to her, you know what I'm saying? I really hope, I'm probably not listening to this shit, but if you are, hope you doing better. Praying for you, hope you straight. Yeah. But we're going to get off of her. We're going to hear from me.
But yeah, you know, it's crazy. That's another, you go through 2 realizations. When it actually happened, and then when it's actually over with.
Like, damn.
When it's actually over with and you really got to put that
checking your phone.
in your
no text now?
You see what I'm saying? Like, damn. I don't get no phone calls, no, like, damn, it's really over.
Fuck you.
Like, that's a whole different type of.
But when you go through that shit, like, bro, I went through that shit in like the time span of 2 years of the same toxic shit. So it was like after that second time, it was like, damn, bro, I'm not feeling like this no more. I can't. So
for if you was listening and you didn't really catch it, could you break down a little bit more onto like advice on getting through something tough?
If you want to get through something, first of all, really put that shit in front of you. Like, don't sugarcoat it. If you know you cheated on that girl, bro, put that shit in front of you, twin. If you know you fucked up, you fucked up. But the first thing when it comes to getting over some shit is accepting that the situation may have been traumatic. And trauma could be a lot of different shit, but it's the breakup could have been traumatic depending on what you did, depending on what she did. It can scar your ass for the rest of your life, and you might need therapy. Yeah. But it takes, the first step is accepting that shit. Like, if you can accept I cheated, if you can.
I'm not sneaking. Well, I'm really just looking at the reflection. No, I'm really looking at the reflection of your frame.
He over here looking at you.
I mean, like, I don't want to just keep staring at. I don't want to stare at bro the whole time. So like, I'm trying to look off everywhere I'm looking at. Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
but it really takes acceptance, bro. Your wrongs and the wrongs of the other person. Okay, once you can accept that shit, that's the first step for real.
Now, question. Now, my first heartbreak, it was a long process.
Right.
But the conclusion was forgiveness. Have you got to that point to where you...
Hell yeah. But I had to forgive myself first before I can forgive anybody else. Yeah. Because it was like, damn, I told myself the last time I wasn't gonna let this shit happen, and it did. So it was like, damn, how the fuck I can wake up, look in the mirror, shower, look at the mirror, and not be fucking upset. Yeah. So it's like, I'm crying, but it's like, what am I crying for? Yeah. A lot of niggas break up and go through shit like that and be fucked up. Like, what is you fucked up about? Yeah. So it's like, once you can accept, for it's acceptance, then it's dissection. Like, all right, where the fuck did I go wrong? Yeah. What can I change and do differently? Like, how can I, like, and for me, it was like, nigga, you gotta love yourself, bro. Like, I didn't have no self-respect, no self-love for myself. So how can I have the audacity to be mad at somebody else for not giving what I don't give myself? So it was like, okay, that's where I gotta go and do the work for myself and start changing there. So it's more so like, okay, can I forgive myself for that situation? Yeah, I can. And that's what I had to do. So it's like, boom. Then it's like, can you forgive someone who did this, and this? And then when it's over, lie about certain things. So it's like, can I forgive that? Well, I had to ask myself this. A lot of people don't know I'm adopted. And my childhood, my birth mom didn't make it easy. And it's a lot of lies she would tell, a lot of situations I didn't be in. And it's just like, damn, if I can forgive her for all the shit this female has put me through in this relationship, how could I not forgive my mom for the childhood I had growing up. And that's something I asked myself for a week. I'm like, damn, if I forgive her, I gotta forgive her because that's my birth mom. You just a female. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if I can forgive you for all this hell I went through, I gotta forgive my mom. So it was like, damn, that opened up another can of worms. So
that was a double.
I ended up
whammy.
forgiving her. I'm like, okay, I don't forgive you because I forgive you for you. I forgive you because I forgave myself. And so it's like, you know, and sometimes what really ends up happening with certain people is that you get with people and you get to know people and you get to know their background, their upbringing, and then you start developing empathy for people. Like some people, just like me, like I'm empathetic for others. Mm-hmm. So it's like I have so many excuses of why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah. But I shouldn't be the one having those analogies. It should be, you know, that's something you have to work on. Right. So when it was over, and I was like, okay, you know, I forgive her because obviously something's not right. Yeah. And something's going on. And I just like, bro, I release that shit back to the world. I really hope you get better and find better. Like I got a song on my tape. It's like, bro, hope you treat your next nigga better, please. Yeah. That's just like it's on my tape. Like it's get my outro on my album is real deep and real mature because I didn't have to do a peaceful farewell. Yeah. I could have been mad. I could have went on Instagram and turned up. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit I went through, I could have went on Instagram, that'd be lying, yeah. I could have turned the fuck up. But it's like, bro, what do I gain from that?
Where does that leave you?
Where does that leave me at the end of the day? Now everybody looking at us like, damn, that nigga toxic as fuck. They gonna be back together. But it's just like, no, bro, I'd rather go put in the work, keep that shit to myself. You really see who somebody is once they go through some shit like that. Yeah. Cause it's like me, I got off social media. Left that shit alone. I got niggas texting me, bro, you heard about this? You seen that? There's rumors going around about her. I'm like, bro, I don't got no shit about this. She calling my phone, which I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck like that. Yeah. So it's just like, I could have been mature. I could have let out all the rage and hurt and all that shit and give it to everybody but who the fuck it came from. So it's like, okay, suck it in. That's why I'm gonna never get on here and talk bad on her and be like, oh, she did this, she did that. She like, nah, bro, it's cool because I understand she young, I'm young. We just had two different minds. Like exactly. I said, two different mindsets. That's how she chose to move, and that's okay because she gonna grow up. She gonna understand. She gonna learn from it. And whether that's she come back to me or she gets to another nigga, hopefully she treat him better. Hopefully he treat her. Well, it's little. I'm a hard act to follow, but hopefully he. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'll never get on here and disrespect nobody. Talk bad. I just wish you the best.
I think that's what it was for me. It took me a long time to understand that people have certain upbringings that may have caused them this or may have. Yeah. Some people just don't know.
Even ourselves, bro. Like I can't get on here and say I was the perfect nigga in that relationship. Did I try to be? Yes. But was I? No. I fucked up a couple of times with communication or this and that, and I can admit that shit. And it's like everybody, it takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like. So a lot of people be surprised how unempathetic some people can be. Because when you and it gets to a certain point where certain events and childhood upbringings and childhood trauma, abuse, all types of shit that can take away a person's empathy. And your empathy is what really makes you human. Because if you can't be empathetic to other humans, you'll treat other humans any type of way. So once you lose your empathy, it's like losing your soul. So like and it takes a lot of healing and therapy to get your empathy and sympathy back in your body. Because you can lose that shit and not feel anything for no fucking body. It's like, fuck hoes. And then you get old, you get your 30s, 32, 31, 28, you want a family, you want this and that. Now it's like, damn, I got to get my shit together. But it's like me, it's like, bro, I'd rather keep throwing myself in order. But this time learning the red flags, learning the green flags, learning what I want from a woman, knowing what I could give to them. And so that's just me. So it's like I had to go through the bad shit. Like, my last couple of relationships were bad. They ended bad. You know, all this drama and shit. But it's like now my goal is to figure out where I went wrong and to forgive them because they know not what they do. Like Jesus told God. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's cool. But I'm not saying get on here and put shit past every bitch you meet. Some of them be knowing what they doing. But it's like, you know who you dealing with. And if you don't, they'll show you eventually. And once they do, then that's up to you to decide that's something you want to be with for the rest of your life or not.
But that's all about, that takes sacrifice, putting your pride to the side.
It do. You have to. Because as men, bro, we can't lie, nigga. We some prideful niggas.
Oh yeah,
we some prideful niggas. And I can admit that I used to be the most prideful nigga. At one point, I didn't fuck with Bradley. Big Bradley ain't fuck with me. I ain't fuck with Barkis ain't fuck with me because we were some prideful ass hotheads in high school, bro. Yeah. It were band kids, so we know we got hella pride. Like niggas was bumping heads by all types of dumb shit. It's because we prideful. Like me and niggas don't know me. Well, some niggas know, but me and Marcus, like, we cool as shit now, but it's like, but we fell out for a long time. Like, we were not cool. And we were beefing through music, beefing in, after practice, all types of shit because of one situation that turned into a whole different thing. Like, Marcus, we'll talk about that shit. Like, so you remember, he be like, yeah, bro, what ever happened? Like, bro, you did some shit I ain't fuck with, and then I just, it's like something small as a me hanging with a nigga that you won't fuck with, and I didn't know, but he didn't know, you didn't know, I didn't know. So now we don't fell out for years. Now when we get mature, it's like, bro, what happened?
I'm about to say,
it's
yeah,
like,
now it's taking that sacrifice, you put your pride to the side, and now you can communicate and talk about it, and like, okay, so now we both understood where we both went wrong, and we learned from the situation, and now we
and the shit ain't, we cool. Shit don't be worth it. Like, bro, if I could tell somebody something, it's more so learn who you are as a man, learn who you are as a woman, depending on who's watching. And once you learn that, know that to yourself and keep teaching yourself that and keep learning more about you.
That's real.
But you don't need nobody, you want somebody, but just learn who the fuck you are as a human being. Learn your purpose.
I think people skip out on that process due to the fact of what they see and what's put at the forefront.
Man, a lot of people think they be in love, bro, but like half of the time that shit be lust. And that's okay to admit, bro. Sometimes you can admit to that. You tell that girl you don't love her, bro. Tell her you just want to fuck. There's nothing wrong with that. But it takes being honest and putting your pride to the side. Because you might love her a little bit, but the coochie did good. So you just trying to fuck. And that's okay, but express that shit. Like, just say that. Like, a lot of this day and age is lust everywhere you fucking go. It's lust, 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 lust. Who can't get bitches? Who can't get niggas as a female? So it's just like, bro, it's all about lust.
That is true.
But once you can,
that's a good question.
You can combine your lust and be able to dissect that from your love. You'll be fine. But most of the time, you be in lust with different people and different emotions and different things. Like, it's just lust. Lust is taking over our fucking generation. It's all about who can fuck the most hoes, who can get the most niggas, who got the fattest ass. Like, it's all lust. But once you find some shit, and you'll know when it's like, damn, I really do love her. And most of the time when that lust is gone and you've really found out that I did love that girl and I cheated, like, damn, I really did love this nigga and I cheated. When that lust is said and done, that's when the real shit start working. Like, when you date somebody, they know 3 month shit, like you date somebody for 3 months, like, oh yeah, y'all fuck, y'all. Then it's like, okay, the lust done wore off, nigga. I'm used to your shit now. So it's like, all right, do I really love this nigga? And people end up breaking up. Cause it's like, you never really loved me, so you just lustful towards me.
You was in love with the idea of being.
Yeah, the idea, the concept. Then you saw what it could be and not what it is.
And then when it started unraveling,
you were like, what you seen?
Nah, this ain't.
That's like when you bought them SpongeBob popsicles and that shit look fucking amazing. Then you open that shit, that motherfucker all types of like, I don't want this shit no more. What the?
Nigga ain't even smiling. The nigga goddamn.
He depressed.
Oh God.
What happened to this sponge? I don't want this SpongeBob. Can I get yours? Let me see it. Then you go buy another one and keep on rattling. That's how the body count started popping. It's like another SpongeBob, another SpongeBob, another SpongeBob. It's like, he alright. I mean, I could work with this one. I'm
gonna try to sit this one out.
Then you on to the next.
Exactly.
So you
may get one that look good, and then you might be tearing yourself down.
Then you might see a Dora popsicle that look way better than this sponge. You off of SpongeBob completely. It's like, let me go fuck with Dora now. Let me see. I was doing the same shit. Yeah. But it's like a lot of our generation don't have no fucking guidance, bro. It's just, especially me, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit I was fucking out. I had no siblings, no older siblings. I really didn't have a lot of close family members that I could talk to, like, that relate to what I was going through as my generation. So it's like a lot of niggas lack guidance, bro. Like, they just winging it. Like, a lot of niggas, relationship with their family suck. Like, it's bad.
Do you talk to yourself?
Do I talk to myself? What do you mean by that?
Like, not like that, but like, okay, because I know I do. And like, for me, it took a lot of solitude. Like, I had to sit by myself a lot for me to just run a whole bunch of situations, predicaments, backgrounds, everything in my head for me to come up with, I wouldn't say necessarily answers, but more so solutions to elevate myself personally. So, and I feel like me talking to myself sometimes, it helped.
I do that through my music.
Oh, there it is.
I do that through my music. If you see me just randomly drop some shit, it's because I have some shit in my mind.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, my thing is, the music I make you're not gonna see Huncho make. You're not gonna see no Cat make probably because it's like it's too open. It's too don't make me look like a real nigga.
Yeah.
Like my music will make you think I'm a bitch, but charming. So you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't mind that shit. Like I feel how you know what I'm saying? Because it's niggas going through like this new show that came out Forever. We got a character called Justin. Niggas like, oh, I wanted Justin. But most niggas feel like Justin, but ain't gonna act like Justin because of how you did them.
Can you give me a little rundown of that? Because I tried to watch. Okay, look, I tried to watch the first episode the other day, but it was too cringy to me though. Like I don't.
It is pretty cringy. Like I did not watch that shit. I watched a whole bunch of clips on TikTok, and I kind of got the concept. So basically, I'm pretty sure Justin is like a good guy, and whoever this girl is wagering between good guys and toxic niggas. But people are fucking with the show because it shows what the niggas go through in a more softer side, like niggas who aren't hard and like fuck bitch, niggas who like really care about women. So that's why so many women like I want a Justin, but it's like, bruh, some of y'all had a Justin. Like I was a Justin. And so I had it turn into me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you can be a good nigga, but it's
well, he said he had to turn into his daddy.
Nah, for real shit though.
Nah, it happened.
Like nigga, I was a good nigga, but then I had to become my own type of nigga.
But see, I feel like shit like that, it'll change you forever. Like I feel like I can never go back to the guy that
you never are gonna go back, like, unless you find the one that just bring out that inner you that you had to lock in. But
even then, I feel like it'll still be like certain things that I would have done in the beginning that just it's like now that I've been through what I've been through, it'll still like slightly hinder.
There ain't nothing wrong with that though. Yeah, that's called growth. You never want to be the same person you was last year. Because the same person last year probably could have had flaws today that you don't have no more. Like you always, I tell my homies this shit all the time when it comes to this struggle and this music shit. I say, bro, last week's problems need to be different problems this week than it was last week. I don't ever want to have the same goals, same problems than last year or last week. Like, all right, last week, like when I first came home from college, couldn't get a job. That was my issue. Had bad problems, couldn't get a job. Boom. Them not my problems anymore. I got new problems. Like, all right, boom. I got a job. Now I got to learn how to budget my money. Boom. That's not a problem no more. Now I got new problems. Like, you want to keep having new shit to be a problem. You don't want to keep dealing with the old problems that you like. You know, relationship, all types of shit. Like, all right, bitch did some whole shit to me before. Boom. Next time, that shit ain't no forgiveness.
That shit ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be,
that's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
you feel me? So exactly. It's like the main thing I've been on, bro, is making today's problems, and trying to solve that shit today. And if I can't, I'm gonna keep going but I don't want to keep dealing with the same shit. I need new problems. That's because if you on the same shit your whole life, you never gonna grow. You never gonna know who you are.
And it's crazy because I don't know who I asked, but I asked somebody the other day. I was like, would you rather hear you changed or you the exact same?
I'd rather hear I changed, bro.
Back in the day.
Tell me I
same
changed.
Exact. Okay, cool.
But what did I change though?
That's
like,
true as well.
Now we gotta have the conversation.
That's true as well.
Like you changed. What about me changed?
Yeah.
Oh, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. Yeah. I appreciate that, bro. That's a compliment. Cause like, bro, before I ain't really give a fuck. I had my hair looking all types of fucking ways. I was wearing whatever the fuck I went to high school, just doing dumb shit. You can ask Bradley. Bradley used to call me immature every fucking day. Nigga, I was so childish, man. Like, but now it's like, damn, you different. Like, you cool, you laid back. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I had to, but niggas don't know the work it took to get here. Like, it took a lot for me to sit in this chair and be able to make songs, make music. Like, nigga had to feel a lot of shit by himself, and that's nothing wrong with that. But it's like definitely had to. I like to grow. Like, ain't nothing wrong. Like, but like you said, how you want to be. You don't think you'll ever be able to bring out who you were before that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I feel like once you meet the right person that you can be you 100%, I feel like you'll start to act the ways you didn't know you can even do anymore. Yeah, like, you'll start to feel shit. You can feel them. Like, some niggas, I know some, like, bro, at one point when I got my heart broke so bad one time, I swear to God, I could not feel my heartbeat for a long time. It's like, I did not feel like heartbeats, man. Like, it sounds dramatic, but it's real shit. Like, for the longest, I felt like I did not feel like how I can feel my heartbeat when I'm in love, I could not feel that shit. Like, I just did not feel my heartbeat. Like, it was beating, but it's like I couldn't notice. Like, it was faint, bro. Like, I was clinging. And then it's like I got my shit together, and then one time, then it's like I met this. It's like my recent girl. I seen her for the first time ever, and I was like, I just felt my heartbeat. I'm like, damn. that's gonna be my girl.
I know that feeling.
And it's crazy foreshadowing some light to the situation. The relationship didn't end well, but before we got together, bro, the foreshadowing was crazy. I actually used to take videos on my phone. She was like, you know, I met you before you met me. I was like, how? So boom, she was in a video and she was standing behind me at a football game. Somehow, some way. Next thing you know, we was together. I was like, damn. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, bro. I thank her for the experience, thank her for the fucking lessons, and vice versa. So it's like, but yeah, you definitely, for the longest, bro, feel like that shit was over with. I'm like, I'm never gonna love again. But it's like, bro, now it's just like, all right, God, what you got for me next? Because obviously this ain't my show.
I feel like what you just said a few seconds ago, I feel like a lot of niggas, they would say that, and I feel like that messes up their own trajectory of like, I'll never be able to love again. Yeah. Now you putting that out there, and now that's ultimately could become your reality because that's what you're speaking out into the world. And
it might be, and it's understandable if it gets to that point because it's like I said, the first thing is acceptance, bro. And sometimes you might gotta accept that in that moment, you're not gonna love nobody for a long time. Like I said, that shit's traumatic. Like some relationships can be traumatic to your, like that shit will change your life. Yeah. I'm telling you, especially when you think a motherfucker yours.
Hey, B2, hey man, I feel for you, brother. I feel for you, brother.
Especially when you think a motherfucker yours. Like you think, like, bro, this is mine. This is my bitch. This is my yada. She love me. And you check that fucking phone. You find it's a whole different John. Like, who the fuck are you? So it's like once you really give your all to a person, and people like, how do you know if a woman is? Huh?
You checked the phone before?
Bro, hell no, not no more.
Oh no, I'm saying, but you did.
Oh yeah, in the past, who didn't?
I haven't.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Don't ever do it.
I feel like as soon as I get the feeling, like it's over with. Like as soon as I even like.
Don't check phones, bro.
Yeah, nah, I'm not.
Don't check phones. Especially I ain't gonna lie, the older I get, it's more so maturity.
I would feel
the older
like,
I get, I'm not finna check your phone. I ain't gonna lie, I was a phone check, like, I ain't even gonna put my business out there. But after certain shit, I was checking phones. So I was a phone bandit. Let me see your phone. Let me see your, because I'm not finna be up here looking stupid again. Like, let me see your phone. Give me the phone, bro. Why?
Oh yeah.
Why you want to see my phone? Don't worry about it. That's gonna be me. That shit. I'm out there, like.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like even if I were to do it, I'm not being discreet. Like I'm just like let me see it.
Bro, I was a phone. Shit had got behind my back. Shit was going on. I'm like, tight shit. Yeah. So I became a phone bandit. When it got to the phone, she was like, I just need my privacy. Like, you're always in my phone. I'm like, you're goddamn right, nigga. I can't trust you. I ain't talking about who I'm talking about.
That's another thing too. Trust. Trust is a big thing. I feel like
trust,
a lot of people like trust. And I feel like without trust, you really damn near don't have no. That's a terrible foundation right there with no trust.
I feel like what us niggas do, like, we'll lose trust from a different bitch and then get in some more shit and think that's who she is
from the past.
But she's totally different. Exactly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it sounds bad to say, and y'all gotta make this shit a highlight of the video. But sometimes you gotta give people a chance to hurt you to see if they do it or not.
That's a part of becoming vulnerable.
That's what it is.
And a part of being in a happy and stable relationship, you have to become vulnerable.
You gotta
have to give somebody the chance to hurt you.
You got to.
I hate to say it. We hate to say it.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
You definitely have to give somebody the chance to hurt you.
Because the whole point, that's the whole point of dating, bro. To give you a chance. All right, I like you, you like me. I'm gonna give you this piece of me. If you fuck me up, cool. But you gotta, when you go into some shit, this nigga just called. That shit crazy. But you gotta go, you gotta go into it knowing like, all right,
who you
I can
are
potentially, know yourself. Because after it's said and done, it's like, okay, that's cool. Like my thing is, if I break up with somebody, I want that shit to be smooth. Like, all right, I think this is my reason. No, I don't think it's gonna work. I ain't trying to keep breaking up on dramatics and all that type of shit. But it's just who you deal with. But you gotta accept like she could potentially fuck me up for a very long time. Okay. And she has to accept I could potentially fuck her up for a long time. Which you can, because like, bro, temptation's a bitch. Like you will be tempted by shit you didn't think you would. Brother. You get in that relationship, you see a bitch walking down the street, like, God damn,
you start getting all kinds of text messages, phone calls. Them now everybody liking your shit who never liked your shit before. You might see some even
Badder bitches. Yeah, we gonna call it what it is.
I hate to say it, but
your
like
bitch not a
badder.
bad bitch. You think your bitch bad?
I hate to
Wait
say
till
it, but like
fucking
badder.
India Royal pull up
That
on
shit
your
crazy
shit.
how we said the same shit at the same time. Cause
Bad
I mean, it's
bitches.
true. Sometimes you see some shit
But
like
you gotta accept that there's badder niggas.
Yeah,
There's gonna be
exactly.
badder
There's a lot
niggas.
of
And
niggas
then
out
once,
there,
bro, that's just, it's like, that's what it brings me back to that love versus lust shit. Like, yeah, if I love you, like, I'm not gonna give a fuck. It's been plenty of badder bitches I've been fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I love you. So it's like, I'm not, but it's like, if it's lust, then niggas gonna start cheating. That's how niggas start cheating.
You're easily to get uprooted.
Like,
from
I
your
love my
situation.
girl twin, but this girl at my job thick as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the girl at your job got 3 kids, but you didn't see that ass. So
Exactly.
it's just like, shit, fuck it, twin. It's just a night. Like,
And I feel like for me, that's what it's about, being a man, being unmovable.
yeah.
That's what it is for me, being unmovable. I feel like if you can see something like that and get uprooted and moved out your house to goddamn step in somebody else's crib, like, come on, like, brother, you got to do some reevaluating.
And we young, bro. Like, this, the issue is, bro, we 2021 looking for some shit that we ain't gonna get till we 30. And that's just the, especially we dealing with girls our age, bro. Like, these girls our age, 20, 21, 19, like, bro, like, they some might say they want some shit, but they young and they gonna move. They only loyal to their emotions. So they might love you that day, but the minute they start thinking another nigga fine, they gonna act on that shit, and that's the reality, and that's okay. But it's just like, you gotta accept what the dating pool and how old we are. Like, mindsets are different. Like, bro, we niggas, so it's gonna be harder. Then we black. So it's gonna be harder. But a female black fine is not gonna be as hard. Like, you find black, like, niggas will pay to see them toes. Nigga, like, niggas are weird. So it's like, okay, boom. But like, as a black man, bro, it's just you. So it's like, you don't went through some shit to change your mental. You don't went through some shit to sharpen your iron. But it's like, as a female, especially the ones who were taking care of our family and then really get to have experience till they graduate high school, but it's gonna be hard to manage that shit and really like have something serious. And that's not saying all females are just, you know, this and that. But my mama taught me this since I was young. Every nigga got an agenda. Everybody has an agenda of some sort when it comes to you. Yeah. Whether they want you for this, they want you for that. They have a plan for you. Yeah. Everybody got a plan for you. Niggas got a plan. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it's not all good. Some niggas some females might have a plan for you. Like, okay, like, that's gonna be my baby daddy. That's gonna be my husband. Yeah. Some girls might have a plan for you. Like, oh, I want to fuck him. Like, last girl I was fucking with, I said, when you first seen me, what you thought? She was like, oh, I just want to fuck you. And that was the first red flag. But I was like,
I respect that though.
I was like, oh, it's how you shit.
I respect that.
I don't know. I'm in this damn fantasy. Like, oh, she probably is like, oh, he's so cute. Like, no, she wanted to fuck me. I'm like, oh. Damn, that knocked me out the damn false fantasy. I'm like, oh, tight shit. That's the first.
I respect that though. I respect anybody that can answer that question truthfully. And I feel like that's where we go wrong too. A lot of times we go into situations and we not in the same headspace. I feel like you definitely have to ask the question, what is your intention with me?
Start dating people different than you, bro. I'm telling you, like,
why you say that?
Cause it's like,
what do you mean by that? Like, different how?
Let's say I'm a night owl. She's a morning person. Okay. I feel like it's the yin yang, bro. Dating your polar opposite you'll probably be happier dating your polar opposite than you will be dating the exact same person as you. Because if you think the same, you talk the same, you act the same, you like the same shit, the shit is gonna always be no room for to stimulate your mind. If y'all think the same, like, I want a girl who don't know as much as me. I want a girl I can teach her, hey, this is how you change your oil. This is how you change your brakes. It's like, not saying I don't want a woman who knows all that stuff, but it's like, it'll be more interesting. Like, bro, we're young. So it'll be more interesting to our brain of like, especially females, some females love a nigga that can talk to them. Exactly. Tell them new shit they ain't know. Like, did you know that? Like, nigga, they love that shit. That's why these nerd niggas be end up getting badder bitches when we get older, because they can teach somebody something. Nobody want no nigga that can't teach them nothing. Hey, all right, you can do this position, you do that position. What do you know though? Like, nigga, I made music, so I was like, yeah, but like, come on, let me show you how to engineer. This is how you sound like that. But let's play on the microphone. Shit, like, plenty of opportunities and shit like that. So it's like, I would rather, and this is off of experience. Like, I've dated my twin flame. I've dated my my other half. So it's like, damn. And I've dated somebody who didn't have nothing in common with me. And it's just like, that's what made it special. Because it's like, damn, we don't have nothing in common, but we're both open to discovering new things. So it's a difference between not having nothing in common and not like having an open mind, but then having nothing in common and being able to expand on different shit.
Yeah.
Like I might like to be in the crib and chill, and the other girl might like to party and go to trail rides. So it's just like, okay, cool. Like that ain't my cup of tea, but like let's see what go on. So it's like, hey, come with me to this trail. Like, oh, let's do it. Yeah. Like, oh, babe, I'm coming out, I'm going out this week. Like, cool. It's like, hey, let's do something in the crib, or let's make music. Like, oh, yeah, I'm coming over, let's do it. But next week I'm doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It keeps it going, and it keeps it mutual, because now you have your own interests. Yeah. Like, yeah, right. If you a hooper, it'll kill you. You probably want to date another hooper, you know, for your genetics. But it's like, when we young, bro, it's probably better to date somebody who don't like the same shit, but don't partake interest to the same exact things. I'm not gonna lie, you.
That opens up, like, you learn a lot more too.
You learn a lot more, especially about you might end up liking that shit. Yeah, that's like, I drink strawberry milkshakes every day or some shit, and I meet somebody who drink banana. It's like, I don't really fuck with that. But it's like, all right, well, just taste it. I'm like, hold on, I fuck with this shit more than strawberry. Exactly. She might fuck with strawberry more than now. It's just like, okay, cool. Now we got two things we like instead of one.
It's a trade-off.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, sometimes it's better to try to give people you don't have shit in common with a chance. I ain't saying force yourself to fuck with a bitch you know you do not like. Like, don't do her like that.
But at the end of the day, I feel like this all goes back to you knowing yourself, because you and do that. Well, everything that we were just saying, you have to be a leader. First of all, to be a leader, you gotta be patient. You gotta know how to communicate.
Follower, that's okay, bro. You gotta get your time.
Yeah, you gotta get your time. But we're talking about like being a man. Like, you gotta be a leader.
Gotta be a natural leader, and
it's not easy to do.
It's not easy to do, and that's why you gotta have somebody who can come and pick that shit up when you down. Because, bro, it's easy to be with women. It's easy for a woman to love a strong man, love a leader. But when times get hard, let's say your God forbid your mother passes away, your father passes away, and you got that time where it's like, I can't leave right now. Yeah. You gotta be able to be with a woman who can be like, I got us. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be like, me, you, him, her, but it's like, you gotta be with somebody this is us. Like, I got us. Now I got you, I got us. Like, we gonna hold this shit down. And it's like, not a lot of females are gonna put themselves in a situation to be a leader. It's like, all right, you find yourself, you can't make rent this month, like, I need you to help me pay this $500, because it's like, my job didn't give me all the hours I got. It's like, oh, you gotta figure that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, oh, man, I got you, easy.
She hit you with
easy,
that. That's cool.
Easy. Like, but it's real shit. And it's, your closest niggas might be going through that shit with some females you will not know. Because like I said, we're prideful niggas. Some niggas will never call their home and be like, bro, this girl just told me I gotta do this, that, or I can't. Like, you're not gonna, certain shit you're not gonna tell your homies, bro, and that's just what it is. Yeah. But it's like, you wanna be with somebody where it's just like, I know if I was to be depressed for a week after my grandma passed away or some shit, God forbid, it's like, damn, I gotta be with somebody that can be like, that can understand that shit. And it all comes back to what we was talking about with empathy. You need to date somebody that has empathy and sympathy towards you and loyalty towards you. Fuck love, give me loyalty. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And some niggas, not some niggas, but some females will be with you and love you, but they're loyal to another nigga. They'll be with you and love you, but their loyalty is to another nigga, to an ex nigga. They love you to death, they lustful for you, but their loyalty will be to another nigga. And some people, niggas don't believe that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's why they run back to that ex.
And that you break up, okay. Guess who the fuck they fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Like, they love you, but they loyal to another nigga, and that's just the real. It's not every female, but some are like that. They'll love your ass to death, but
it's vice versa too.
Some niggas trust. Like, motherfucker will love you, but they'll be loyal to a whole different person. And that loyalty, like, and some females will give you, some niggas or females will give you their mind. I mean, will give you their body, but then another person will have their mind. Like, I've been guilty. I don't dealt with a female, not to say none of this shit recent, but I dealt with a female where, I was lustful, but I'll crack her thinking about another bitch. And that's just the honesty behind it. Cause like, it's easy to get your flesh, bro. Sometimes your flesh will have a mind of its own, but it's different between giving somebody your body and then giving somebody your mind. That's two different people, two different attractions. Like, you might like somebody's body and they might talk to you for 5 minutes, but like, this bitch is ugly, bro.
Yeah, terrible.
Like,
ratings just went down by about 4, 5, 6
5-minute conversation, but for our generation, let me get your numbers. Like, we do some shit tonight, bed. Then you crack that whole day. You get her pregnant or some shit, and next thing you know, I hate this bitch. Like, that's that baby mama situation, bro. Like, you start laughing.
I heard pregnant. I'm like,
that's a lot of these reality.
It happens though.
That's the sad part. Some one night stand. You don't even like this girl. She's in your life for 18 years. Like, that shit. People don't think about that.
That's real.
But I promise you, when this podcast goes out, niggas hear that shit and niggas sit and think about it because they gonna watch it by themselves.
Yeah.
So when they think about it, it's like, damn, I've been cracking all these hoes. Let's say one of these hoes get, common fuck up or some shit. Now this hoe in my life forever. Do I really like this girl?
Yeah.
Can I bring this girl home with my mama?
Can she really hold it down?
Can she hold it down? 18 years? No, nigga. You gonna be Anthony fucking Edwards trying to pay off your child support in one lump sum because you hate everything about this female. Like, that shit. Shout out.
He did what he had to do, but shit.
So it's just like,
up,
that shit avoidable though, bro.
Yeah,
like, but you can't tell nobody shit.
Yeah,
Niggas gonna hear this shit and go on about their day, and that's cool. But I'm telling you, once your mindset reaches a certain place, it's gonna hit real different.
Now listen, conversation we just had, you're gonna hear a lot of that in the album.
You're gonna hear a lot of that in the album.
I'm hoping y'all grab
bro.
something from this, but you're gonna hear a lot of that in the album.
The
Now,
album gonna go crazy.
with that being said, if you had, do you have a name for the album yet, or?
It's called Heaven Costs Too Much. Yeah, very deep name. Heaven costs too much. Heaven costs too much. Like, why did you call it Heaven Costs Too Much? Because sometimes the sacrifice of heaven and the flesh is a little bit more pricey than it is in the present. So it's like, damn, like, why did you make that song? Because, like, we go through all these trials and tribulations and we have all this temptation and we sacrifice all these things so we can go to a better place when life is over. But you live your life with all this price and all this pain and all these situations you lived your life with for a spiritual award.
Mm-hmm.
But the spiritual award doesn't outweigh the pain that I'm going through now. All these situations, all this stuff, all this prices to be next to glory. But it's like sometimes the price might feel like it's just too fucking high. Like, damn, I gotta go through this shit and be cool. I gotta go through this and, just keep myself because I'm, this and that. But it's like sometimes the price of glory is high. And that's something that we're taught in band. Like, the price of glory is high. Sorry, that's what we say. That's what they say. I'm not in band no more.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I titled it Heaven Costs Too Much because it tells the story of me trying to be this, because the album is a story. Like, I'm gonna do I don't know, maybe one day we'll do another podcast about the album itself and turning
after they hear it and got
but the album is a story. It tells you the story of a person trying to do right and stay on one right, but facing the temptation of how wrong he can do. It's like, I can do right for the price of that's all waiting for me. But damn, sometimes a nigga want to be bad. Sometimes I'm like, why do I have to go through this or feel like this to get this? Like, maybe I don't know. What if I can't feel that? What if I can't go through that? Sometimes that's what the album's gonna make you feel. Like, it's gonna start off real lit. Album gonna be real smooth. Gonna be talking my shit. Then this shit, reality's gonna hit you. Like, damn. Like, this shit's nice. This shit feels good. It's gonna go. You're gonna feel that honeymoon phase in the album. You're gonna feel that heartbreak phase in the album. You're gonna feel that fuck that bitch phase in the album. Like, you're gonna feel all that in the album.
Okay, so now, next question. If you could describe your album in one word, what word would you give?
Damn, that's a good question. If I could describe it in one word, it'll probably have to be damn. That's hard.
I feel like I got a word in my head.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking inevitable. Because I feel like that process is inevitable, and like I feel like as individuals we have to go through that type of process. If you're somebody who's looking for love or marriage or whatever the case may be, even if you're not looking for it, it may just happen to stumble upon you. So I feel like that process is inevitable. The process that you're breaking it down is inevitable.
Perfect. That's Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
That's what it is, man.
That's what it is.
But good conversation. Great conversation. Great pod. About to wrap it up here, folks. No. We do got a segment in the podcast where somebody who may not know who you are, or they may not know who I am, and they want to grab something from this video. From anything that you said, it could be something that you said or something that you're thinking or whatever. What advice do you have for that person that's on the other side of the screen?
Love yourself, find yourself, and establish your wealth. 2 things you need to do before anything else in your life. Love yourself, find yourself, and establish wealth. If you do those 3 things in your life, I promise it will be very smooth. But like I said, if you're going through some stuff at home with a woman, with a man, and it's over, accept that shit, feel that shit, and move on.
Thanks.
Period, point blank. But love yourself. If you can take anything from this podcast, bro, love yourself and find your own self-value. Because once you do, your life will change. Certain stuff you're not going for. Certain people you're not going to hang around. This period, point blank. But if you could take anything from what I'm saying to you, love yourself and find yourself. And after you do that, you'll understand why I'm saying that. But definitely do that.
I'm going to say goddamn... I'm gonna take it back to the Stevenson days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's obtainable.
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to see it, hear it, touch it, taste it, feel it, whatever the case may be, it's obtainable for you. And I say that because I remember, I think it was pre-commencement, dude, I forgot his name, but he came and spoke to us, and then he did the thing where he was like, if you close your eyes and you think about what you see, hear, whatever the case may be, and he's like, if God is able to put that idea or image or sound or whatever in your head, then it's obtainable. So never forget that it's obtainable and it's at your fingertips.
I'll give y'all something else, bro. I didn't even walk the stage with this nigga. Or him. Bro, I had to graduate in summer school because I decided to do dumb shit. I decided to do everything but what I was supposed to. I decided to be immature and chase girls and do dumb shit that I couldn't even graduate with my class. I had to graduate after. So I went through that. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is coming from somebody who started, like I said, trash at music, somebody who 600 followers, lame high school, no beard, none of that. Like, graduated in the summer, bro. Like, and now I'm here. Now I got my own car. No degree, but I got my own car. Finna get my own space. Beard fully in. You know what I'm saying? Paid my phone off. Like, all these things. But don't let one experience or one bad mistake be the pace for your whole life. Because if I can go back and everybody was to see me now, they wouldn't believe this shit. Like, the adults, the teachers I had wouldn't believe it. Like, I'm still alive. I'm not in the streets. I'm not dead. I'm able to walk. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to go work out. I can do all these things, like, because I didn't give up. If I wanted to give up, I could have gave up. Like, not being able to graduate with my class, that shit fucked me up for a long time. It still do. Real nigga shit like that shit still do. Because I can't go back and change that. They said I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, can't go back, bro. So it's like, now I gotta get this degree. Now I gotta get back in school. Now I gotta get my certifications. Cause you know what I'm saying? God forbid, before my grandma leaves this world, she has to see me walk somebody's stage. And that's my promise as a man to her. So I'm going, like, it's possible, bro. I'm up here, finna be a Grammy-winning engineer producer. All it takes is one song, and I'm up there. Like, you gonna know my name tomorrow. So it's like, come on, like, if I can go from that to being up here on this camera, like, and then don't be afraid to hit me up. Instagram is Daeee with 3 E's.
Yeah, shout out everything.
Instagram, Daeee with 3. Everything is Daeee with 3 E's. DAEWIT 3 EZ. Hit me up whether it's for tips. If you need something mixed, engineer, you need a feature, you need advice, relationship advice, bro. Just hit me up. Don't be afraid. You know, I'll be chilling. I don't do shit but work. So
that's real. And I want to say one last thing. Some of the smallest things are some of the biggest things.
Yeah.
Like he said, walking, eating, breathing, paying the phone, like whatever could be considered small. Bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's some of the biggest things in the world. Like, it's
some niggas can't walk, some niggas can't talk. Bro, last week I had lost my voice for like 2-3 days. I woke up, could not talk. Scariest day of my life. Couldn't talk. And I'm a rapper. Like, I couldn't talk. But I was like, whoa. And that was humbling. Like, not being able to tell my mama I love you. Like, in the morning, not being able to wake up and pray. Some motherfuckers, you wake up, you can pray. Some people wake up, don't do nothing. Some people wake up, get on their phone. Like, but just being able to wake up and couldn't not speak, that really threw me off for like 3 days. Cause I couldn't talk for like 2 days because I had some bad acid reflux. Couldn't talk. Like, we take a lot of shit for granted, bro. Like, especially what we got going on. Like, this right here, like, cannot take this shit for granted. A lot of niggas wish they can be on here and talk to somebody. A lot of people, sitting in this chair for some people might save their life. Like, a lot of people don't know, bro. This suicide rate going up. And it's majority of men, like, not being able to hold on. So it's like, a lot of people need to be in this seat talking to somebody. A lot of people need to be listening to this podcast and knowing, like, bro, I'm going through what you're going through. I went through it before. Especially listening to I went through the heartbreak. I went through being cheated on. I went through being taken for granted. I went through all of that. All of it. And a lot of niggas haven't yet, but when you do, go listen to the album. For everybody, go listen to the album, bro.
You got a drop date?
No, I don't.
But
I
you got
don't.
an area.
Yeah, July, for
July?
sure. July.
So y'all look out in July. Y'all make sure y'all go
July,
tap in
we'll be
on
out.
social medias. Y'all stay following. Y'all stay tuned. Hey, brother, I appreciate you for coming
Yes,
on.
sir. Thank you for having me,
Great
brother.
conversation. Hey, man, we are the Almost Dropouts. It is Phil.
Oh shit, what happened?
No, you can say your name.
It's Daeee. It's Daeee.
We got Kai behind the cam. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to your pop. We got B2 behind the cam. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all stay tuned, like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. And we out.